Good evening to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming Ms. Aroki Divya present here to make this event even more special. Ms. Aroki Divya is a distinguished educator and professor known for her unwavering commitment to the field of education and her passion for inspiring students to reach their full potential. Ms. Aroki Divya has done her BCom from Hindustan College of Arts and Science. She has pursued her MBA from Periyar University, Salem. I feel glad to say that she is also a university gold medalist during her post graduation. Ms. Aroki Divya did her post graduation diploma in international business operation from Indira Gandhi Open University. Currently, she is pursuing her PhD from University of Madras. Ms. Aroki Divya has worked as a process executive and has been a renowned lecturer in many of the South top colleges. She has published several influential research papers and books on diverse topics such as women entrepreneurs, financial knowledge, and many more. She has been actively involved in educational outreach programs aimed at improving access to quality education. Ms. Aroki Divya pioneered the use of technology in the classroom to enhance student engagement and learning outcomes. Known for her dynamic and interactive teaching style, which has inspired countless students to pursue careers in education. She is a strong proponent of lifelong learning and continues to attend conferences and workshops to stay updated on the latest trends. She is actively involved in mentorship programs, guiding aspiring educators in their professional journeys. We are truly honored and grateful to have you, ma'am, as a special guest for our event. Thank you.
Thank you, Tabassum. Now, this amazing session will be taken over by a resource person, Ms. Arugya Divya. Ma'am, please.
Yes, that's a very big introduction of me. Uh, I think that's enough said about me. I think I can start my presentation. So, are you people able to view it?
Yes, we are able
Yes.
to view. Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's straightly get into the topic. So the topic of today's workshop is problem solving and ideation technique. Yes. So let's try to understand why problem solving and ideation for you people. Okay. So being a student, you would face very many problems of your age. Okay, like challenges relating to your academics as well as your personal growth, and very importantly, you would face more challenges regarding choosing your career path. Okay, so when you have problem solving skill and ideation creativity skill, obviously you would go to places and you will be very successful at the end of everything. Okay, so maybe this is why your teachers thought of having this topic for your workshop. Okay, so they wanted you people to train on this topic. So we should thank them for choosing this topic, and I think we can get into the presentation. Okay, so first we'll understand what are problems. Okay, so am I going fast? Is it fine? So if you say something, I'll uh, change accordingly. If it is fine, is my am I talking clearly? Am I audible? Are you people able
Ma'am,
to
you're
understand?
audible, ma'am. It's clear. It's very clear.
Yes. So let's try to understand what are the problems. Okay, problems. So when we say problem, it is a situation or challenge that requires solution. Okay, so when nothing happens and you don't have any problem, your life would go on smoothly, right? So when there is a situation that is not comfortable for you, or when you want to change that situation, you would call that a problem. Okay, so um, You would also call it problem when you expect to do something and there is deviation in it. Okay, so you want to be something, and you find it difficult to go to that place. Okay, so we call that problem. Okay, so in simple words, we can say where you are and where you want to be. If there is any gap between where you are and where you want to be, we call it a problem. Okay, so if I ask you people, what are the problems that you face in your life, you would, I'm damn sure you would list at least 10 or 20 problems in just 5 or 10 seconds. Obviously, மேம் எனக்கு அது பிரச்சனை இது பிரச்சனை ஏன் மேம் கேக்குறீங்க எனக்கு இந்த ஒன் டேவே பத்தாது, you would say, right? So uh, at every stage of your life you had various problems and you always try to find some solution in ways. Some would find it solution on their own, some would go to approach others, and someone get their guidance from teachers or no, from parents. Okay, so problems are there at every stages of your life. Okay, in today's presentation I think we would be talking about the problems that you face in your academics, how to go through the problem and get over it and find a very good solution, and what are the ways, effective ways to find solution for your problems. So we are going to learn that solution in this ways to solution from this presentation. Okay, so first we'll look at the various problems that you would have in your academic life. Okay, as student, um, you would definitely have a lot of problems in your campus. Okay, and few of the common problems I've listed out here. First one is performance reflection. So when no, you're trying to perform good and it is not effectively reflected. I studied very hard for this exam. In the test and crack பண்றதுக்காக I put in so much effort I put in, and my result is not effectively reflected. So your performance reflection is not so good. So that is one of the major problem that any of the students today face. Okay, and next one is feedback analysis. Okay, um, when teacher tell you something, or when you get some feedback from somebody, you're not trying to analyze it. Okay, when your teachers say do this work, you're not good in it, you're not trying to look into the feedback. Instead you're taking it straightly, or taking it to your heart. Okay, so that is again another problem that students face today. And next one is time management challenges. Okay, so this time management challenge I think every one of us face. And being late to class, not only being late to class, not submitting your assignments on time. When people when teacher call you to do a presentation, you take some more time to go and stand on the dais. Okay, you have to be on the dais to do your presentation, and you're wasting your time there also. And so these are the time management challenges that students face today. And conceptual understanding issues, when a teacher is trying to teach you, you're not able to grasp the meaning of it. Okay, so you also have that kind of issues as a student. And next is procrastination patterns. Okay, whenever you are given a work, you always tend to procrastinate. This is not my no, this is not a good time, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. My friend is absent today, I'll do it tomorrow. No, that is what is procrastination. Postponing your duty, postponing your responsibility is what is procrastination. So procrastination is again another problem that you have in your academic life, and it has to be taken care and solved immediately. Okay, and next one is ineffective study strategies. I've seen students who study for 5 hours 6 hours, getting tensed to attend a semester examination, and yet their score is very low. And there would be some student who would spend at least 1 hour with his study notes, and he'll score a very good mark. So how does this thing work? It is because of the ineffective study strategy that you follow. Okay, so you should know how to study. you have a syllabus, you have to look at it first, understand the syllabus. Many of the students nowadays, they don't even look at the syllabus. Okay, only when you look at the syllabus, you know what are the topics that it has to be covered by the teacher. Teachers should have taught you all those topics. Okay, first you have to find that. Only after that you will be understanding the favorite topics of yours in that particular subject, and what are the topics you find it difficult, and what are the topics that you need assistance on. You have to find, you will be able to find out only when you have a proper study strategy. Without having any strategy, just no brushing up your study notes, or taking a book and reading at least 5 or 10 pages, it's not going to help you. Okay, you should have a proper study strategy. That is again another problem that students face. And next is lack of engagement. Okay, ஏதோ பேருக்கு பண்றது. I don't have no any engagement in doing this thing. எனக்கு இது இன்ட்ரெஸ்டே இல்ல, because of my parents I took this course. No, you shouldn't say like that. Okay, once you have chosen your group, once you've no chosen a college for study, you have to go with it. Okay, you should start loving it. You should have some engagement, some involvement in it. Okay, again, what is it, giving reasons for not being engaged in anything is again a big problem. Okay, it has to be solved. You should be a problem solver to solve the problem and be successful in your life. Okay, next is emotional well-being. So emotionally you have to be perform good. Okay, when someone tell you something, when someone comment on you, you should not take it to your heart, first of all. Okay, so first you should know to handle it positively, effectively. Okay, well, this is why these people are telling me this, then I should change in a good way. So that's how you should work on your emotional well-being. Okay, then communication challenges. Lot of students nowadays, they have communication challenges. Communication, not meaning talking in English, or not talking in your mother tongue. It is about effectively communicating. Like when you want to say something, whether that information is correctly gone to the respective person. When you want to say something to your friend, is it effectively communicated? And when you talk to your teachers, whether you are communicating effectively, whether you are using the correct words. Okay, communication is not only verbal, it is also non-verbal, right? So the way you look at them, the way you smile at them, smile would bring a lot of changes in your life. Okay, so communication through verbal and non-verbal would definitely bring a solution to a lot of problems. And next is inconsistent attendance. So obviously, ultimately, you want good score when you walk out of your campus, right? So without in consistent attendance in your class, it will affect obviously in your studies. That will affect your overall percentage. Yes, so attendance is very much basic. You should know when you're trying to understand some difficult topic. First of all, you have to be present there. Only then the things that are taught to you would go to your head, right? So you have to be physically present first. Okay, so I'll learn from my friend. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, you have to be there, physically there, mentally there, to be to be able to understand what you want to learn. Yes, so these are the few of the problems and few of the common problems that no I identified in students life these days. Okay, so next, before diving into problem solving, understanding what is problem solving, we'll understand this quote. Okay, so problems are only opportunities in workloads. So what does that mean? So I think you people can use your chat box to explain me the meaning. Problems are only opportunities in workloads. So I'll be happy if I get at least 1 or 2 responses. Not even one. Try. Nope. Okay, I'll tell. Okay, problems are only opportunities in workloads. Meaning, problems. If you consider problem as problems, it will remain as problem forever. Okay, so Henry Kaiser, who was a famous industrialist, says that problems are the only opportunities. Uh, those are in work with. That means he's in a disguised form. So when there are problems, he's happy and he considers those problems as opportunities, and he doesn't look it as a problem in action. Okay, so this is the meaning of it. So next we'll try to understand problem solving. So we understood in depth what problems are or what problem is. Now we are trying to understand what is problem solving. So problem solving is a process that involves effective and efficient solution to a problem. Okay, so there is one problem. If we keep it untouched, it will remain as problem only. So we should find a way to bring effective solution to it. Okay, so excuse me. So problem solving is the process of finding solution to the problem you have. Okay, so to solve a problem effectively, you should learn to break those problems down into smaller manageable parts. Meaning, when you consider, for example, when you start to college, a morning கிளம்புறீங்க வீட்ல இருந்து, your mom scolds you for some reason. Okay, uh, வரீங்க, வாட்ச்மேன் முறைக்கிறாரு, ஸ்டாஃப் திட்டுறாங்க, அசைன்மெண்ட் ஏன் ஈவன் ஆஃப்டர் டெட்லைன் நீங்க இன்னும் ஏன் அசைன்மெண்ட் சப்மிட் பண்ணல, மேம் திட்டுறாங்க, அகைன் யுவர் ஃப்ரெண்ட் இஸ் ஃபைட்டிங் வித் யூ, அண்ட் நீங்க கீழே விழ தடுக்கி விழ போயிடுறீங்க. இந்த மாதிரி சோ மெனி. இஃப் ஐ ஆஸ்க் யூ, ஏன் இவ்வளோ ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் எனக்கு ஒரு நாள்ல நடக்குது அப்படின்னு நீங்க சொல்வீங்க, கரெக்டா? ஸோ you are making all these smaller problems into one big giant problem. Okay, but you shouldn't look that problem in that way. So வீட்ல இருந்து கிளம்பும் போது mom scolded you. Why? Because you did some mischief there. காலையில நீங்க லேட்டா எழுந்திருந்திருப்பீங்க, இல்ல பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் ஸ்கிப் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணிருப்பீங்க, இல்ல யூ ஆர் பீயிங் லேட் டு காலேஜ்னு திட்டிருப்பாங்க, கரெக்டா? So that is one problem, and for that one problem you could find solution from your at your home itself. And ஒரு problem, அதுக்கான solution, you can leave that problem at your home and come to college peacefully. But instead of doing that, what you people would do is, amma திட்டிட்டாங்க, amma மறைச்சிட்டு you come directly to college. Okay, so that is not the way you should look into a problem. So if you carry those problems in your bag or in your pocket, every time little problems you're facing would form into a big one at the end of the day. Okay, so வாட்ச்மேன் ஏன் மறைச்சாரு காலேஜ்ல காலையில? பிகாஸ் நீங்க ஐடி கார்டு போடாம வந்திருக்கலாம், கரெக்டா? ஆர் வெதர் யூ குட் ஹவ் டன் சம் mischiefs at your gate of your college. Okay, so that is again one small problem that could be solved at the gate of your college itself. அங்க ஒரு பிரச்சனைனா ஐடி கார்டை ப்ராப்பரா மாட்டிட்டு that problem is solved here. You don't have to carry it into your campus, கரெக்டா? ஸோ டீச்சர் வந்து or your madam வந்து ஏன் அசைன்மெண்ட் சப்மிட் பண்ணல அப்படின்னு ஆஃப்டர் தீஸ் மெனி டேஸ் ஆஃப் யுவர் கட் ஆஃப் ஆர் டெட்லைன் அப்படின்னு கேட்டாங்கன்னா, because you didn't submit your assignment even after your deadline, so that is again your problem, right? So this problem is also you've been trying to carry it for at least 5 days. Yes, so these small problems, when you try to carry, it will become a giant one. Okay, so I have a pictorial representation here. So you are very small when compared to your problems. So you see or you feel like your problem is much bigger than you, but in actual, on the right side, when you look at the right side image, you are very small. obviously. And your problems, when you learn to break your problems into smaller pieces, your little problems are so little compared to you. Okay, so you are on the left side, and your many problemito are on the right side. When I say problemito, it is no, it is way of using ito at the end of the word. It is no, it is generally Spanish people, they use it, meaning when you add itu at the end of a word, it means smaller version of it. When you have a big problem, and if you add itu to it, it is a smaller problem. Okay, so you should, to solve your problem, you should learn to break down your problems into smaller manageable parts, and try to solve each of those parts effectively. Okay, so this is one way of solving your problems. And why do you think problem solving is crucial or important uh, for the undergraduate students? Okay, so it is a life skill. You should understand that when in the session முடிச்சிட்டு, when you go, solving skill, you got few skill, and it is not applied only in your academic area. இல்ல உங்க career plan பண்றதுக்கு மட்டும் you're not going to apply this problem solving skill. Okay, this problem solving skill, when you learn it effectively, it is going to be your life skill, that you're going to apply it in every uh, part of your life. Okay, in every phase of your life, even in small things and even in bigger things, you will be able to use this problem solving skill. Okay, so it is a life skill that you will own for you, and no one could take it away from you. It is a life skill. Okay, next, this problem solving skill will help you to being versatile. That is, challenges coming in any form, you would be able to tackle it, whether it is a smaller problem, whether it is a big problem, whether it is a personal, whether it is a professional problem, whatever problem it is, you will be effective to fight against those problems. So it helps you to be versatile in every other way. Okay, and next is collaboration. So when you are trying to be a problem solver, you would obviously would work with people, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family members, your teachers, even it could include strangers. Okay, so collaboration, you have to be a team player, you have to communicate to others. Only then problem solving skill could be developed. And now I want to solve all my problems, but I won't talk to anyone அப்படின்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா, you cannot be a problem solver. Believe me, you cannot be a good problem solver. So if you want to be a great problem solver, you have to collaborate. Okay, next, it equips individuals to navigate uncertainty. Okay, so so the word problem, meaning அதுக்கு நிறைய நம்ம synonyms கொடுத்துட்டே போகலாம். Again, it includes uncertainty also. So uncertainty, we call it as a problem. So to face that uncertainty and overcome the problem solving skill is essential for you. And we know problem solving skill is very much essential for everybody, and we'll try to understand what are the obstacles in becoming a problem solver. Okay, first is lack of clarity in problem definition. That is, you have a problem and you don't know what the problem is. Who caused you this problem? You don't have any idea about that. So this state of being unaware about your problem is the major obstacle in problem solving. Okay, so I'm not well. I'm suddenly upset. I don't know. I was so good 10 minutes back, and now I feel all of a sudden I feel so down. If you feeling down is a problem now, and you don't know the cost for that problem, whether somebody caused you that problem, whether you caused it for your own, you don't know. Lack of clarity in the problem. Okay, when there is a problem, you should first of all analyze and have a clear picture of the problem. Only when you understand the problem, you will be a problem solver. Okay, so there are many struggles. So as a student, I've listed out, so many obstacles in the first or second slide, no. So if you face a problem, you should have a clear picture of it first. Okay, next is limited critical thinking skill. So critical thinking is one of the very important skill that you should have to be a problem solver. Okay, so critical thinking meaning you should learn to or improve your skill of thinking through one problem. Why this problem occurred, why is this now occurred. Okay, then you would be able to evaluate and make a good decision, better decision for you, for yourself. Okay, so critical thinking is thinking through the problem and bringing a better solution. Okay, so if you have a limited critical thinking skill, so problem okay, it will come, it will go on its own, அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா obviously you have a very limited critical thinking skill. Okay, you have to develop it so that you could be a good problem solver. Next is a fear of failure. You should not fear to be a failure. Okay, please only when you have problem, you will have opportunity to improve yourself. So when you fail, when you success, you will be happy, and when you fail, obviously you learn so many things that will make you an effective person. Okay, so please don't fear of failure. Okay, so that is again another obstacle if you fear to fail. Okay, next one is poor time management. So as we already discussed in one slide, poor time management is again an obstacle. Okay, so learn. இப்போ time managementல I'm weak அப்படின்னு நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்கன்னா, you should put in some effort to be improve your time management skill. I'm able to do only this much thing in my in this time அப்படின்னு நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்கன்னா, think through this problem. Okay, as we said, uh, clarity, have the clarity of the problem. Poor time management is my problem, and try to take clarity of the problem. So ஏன் என்னால time manage பண்ண முடியல, when the other person is doing, why is it not possible to think through it. Okay, it's not a very big thing that will bring change. Very little things will bring a very good change. So think through your problem and try to improve your time management skills. And next is inadequate information. So without considering all the factors, you would come to very fastly, you would come to conclusion. That is again another big obstacle that will pull you down when you try to solve problem. Okay, so we'll understand the power of problem solving skill. Okay, so if you're a great problem solver, you would obviously develop critical skills. Okay, critical skills, like very important skills, very crucial skills that you need are developed. You could be develop all those skills. Okay, next is to promote creative thinking. So creative thinking, so the topic of the workshop itself is problem solving and ideation. So ideation is nothing but creative thinking. Okay, so only when you think through the problem and try to solve the problem, you would become a good creative a creator. Basically, you would become a good creator. So promote or to have creative thinking, it comes from the problem only. When problem illa, everything is going smooth now, obviously you would not develop, right? So when you have a problem, you would think of the various ways to solve that problem. That would get you creativity. So please choose problems. Even when you after your college, when you get into your job, when no when you are given a difficult task, please go for it. Please go for it. Take that opportunity. See that problem as an opportunity that will help you to be a creative thinker. Okay, and to bring various good ideas into your organization. Okay, next, enhance collaboration and communication. So we've been seeing this point almost in every slides, right? So enhance collaboration. Please learn to collaborate with your peers. Okay, so that will be that will bring you more power, problem solving skill. Okay, and next is cultivate adaptability and reliance. Okay, so when you possess this particular skill, it will teach you to be adaptable. Okay, if you are put in various situations, you will adapt to all those situations, and you will remain to shine as you are. Okay, so the problem solving skill will also help you to be resilience is when you're down, energy is you get some energy to come back to it. Where you are in some problem, and you will get back overcoming the problem. Okay, so that is the power of resilience. So when you try to be a problem solver, you will gain all these skills that will make you a very great person. Okay, so great problem solvers, what are the characters of these great problem solvers? Okay, so if you want to be a problem solver, first one, you have to be very patient. Okay, patient. So patience meaning you have to be uh, listen to everything that is happening around you. Okay, so be patient. Don't be hesitant when someone tells you something. என்ன தெரியுமா சொன்னாங்க அவங்கன்னு போய் 10 பேர்கிட்ட சொல்லாதீங்க. Be patient first. Try to understand what they are trying to tell, why they are trying to tell, what made them to tell that information to you, whether you are critical to them. So அதெல்லாம் நீங்க யோசிங்க. Be patient first of all, and be disciplined. Without discipline, you will not even reach the step of successfulness. Okay, if you want to be successful, you have to be disciplined and be respectful and respect others. Okay, so this problem solver has a very important character of being respectful. Okay, whether it is someone is elder, whether it is younger person, whether it's a housekeeping person that works in your organization, whether it's the watch guard that is at your gate of your institution, whether it is your parents, your relatives, whether it is a stranger, whoever it may be respectful to them. Okay, so this will make you a problem solver. Okay, and focus. Without concentrating on the problem you have, without focusing on the problem you have, you cannot bring solution to it. Yes, so I have this problem னு நீங்க ஒரு 10 பேர்கிட்ட சொல்லிட்டே இருந்தீங்கன்னா, you will not find solution. Okay, try to think through the problem. No, keep your focus on the problem and try to find solution to it. So the problem solvers have these four qualities, and if you have these four qualities, you will be a great problem solver. Okay, so if you think I don't have this particular quality, this character என்கிட்ட இருந்துச்சுன்னா I'll be a great problem solver நினைச்சீங்கன்னா, please work on it. Okay, so consider that as one of your major problem that has to be solved. Okay, and work on it. So what are the steps, or what are the elements in problem solving? Okay, so first one is you have to identify the problem. Okay, so let's assume you're I think you're all BCom students, and you're a student who want to be put in a decent job as an accountant. Okay, and your expectation in salary expectation is around 3 lakhs per year. Okay, let's assume that way. So you just want to be an accountant with a decent salary. Okay, so that is how you want it to be. And now this some financial constraint in your family or some other reason, now when you are in third year and you want to work, and now you want a better job with better salary to tackle some problem in your family. You want to earn better now. Okay, this is your problem that is put in front of you. Till now, till yesterday, you were thinking that I would go work as an accountant in a company that is very near to my home. I don't have to be in traffic, I don't have to travel a lot, I don't have to take much effort. I'll earn that much amount, and my life will be happy. So that's how you thought till yesterday. And because of some problem, now you want to be more successful, and you want to earn more. Okay, let's assume that is your problem. Okay, now you should, the step problem, you have identified the problem. Now you have to analyze your problem. Okay, so why am I being asked to do a work in a job that would pay more? Why am I changing my actual aspiration? I wanted to be an accountant. Now they are asking me to be no asking me to do a different thing. Whether someone caused me this problem, whether I pulled this problem on my own, whether what are the problem, what are the possible uh, ways that this problem occurred to me. First you sit and analyze your problems, okay? Then after analyzing, you will bring to I mean, you will come to a understanding, like, okay, this is why this problem has occurred to me. So to tackle this, I should do this. Then you will fix a goal for yourself. Goal setting, then only goal setting happens. Only when a problem comes, you will think through the reasons for it, and you will try to set a goal for you, okay? So now your goal is changed, okay? You just wanted to be an accountant. Now you have to be as an auditor, okay? Auditor requires additional qualification, and you need to put more efforts, okay? Now your goal is changed, okay? So to achieve this new goal, you have to generate uh, you know alternatives. So to be there, what are the things I should do? Okay, you have to think of the various ways that are available to you, okay? And next you will pick one alternative, that is decision making, okay? Okay, I think this is the way that I should achieve my goal, okay? After taking that crucial decision, you have to go for implementation. When I say implementation, it looks so easy, taking a decision and implementing. But when you fight for it and you work on it practically in the world out there, you would really find it very difficult. But again, you're a problem solver, no? After learning all these things, I hope you will be a good problem solver, and you will try to implement it in an effective way. Okay, after implementation, after achieving that goal that you wanted, you chose for yourself, you would evaluate whether you have taken a good decision, whether this is working for me. So basically, you wanted to be an accountant and you are in a different post now, whether it gives you happiness. Yes, you have to evaluate that. So this way, when you have a problem, think through it, find why this problem occurred to me, what are the ways to solve it. Obviously you would think of alternatives. What if I did it this way? ஏன் நான் என் ஃப்ரெண்டு கிட்ட கொஞ்சம் லோன் வாங்கிட்டு I could settle him later. In the மாதிரி, you would think of various alternatives when you have a problem, right? So these thinking through your various alternatives will give you creativity. All of a sudden, over தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கும்போது கடவுள் வந்து he cannot put it in your head, correcta? So it has to be it has to come from you, okay? So when creativity will come only when you have problems, and your perspective of looking at that problem will give you creativity, okay? So these are the elements and the stages of solving any problem, okay? So problem solving. So the importance of problem solving, and in academic setting, in your academic life, it will enhance your learning. It will help you to develop your critical thinking, and it will prepare for your higher education. So you might choose to do higher education, or you might straightly go to work also, and do your higher education simultaneously, or you can skip that process of doing your higher education also. Yes, that's up to you. And it will help you, this problem solving, when you think through, it will help you to take a better decision, okay? So next is application of concepts. So you learn a lot of concepts that are taught to you in your classroom, okay? So every day teachers teach you something. They may, every subject teacher, they come and take various efforts, and ways, think of innovative methods to feed in the concept that are in the books into your mind, okay? And after learning all these concepts, it is ineffective if you don't put it in action, right? So I learned this from the college, now I'm applying this in my real workplace, okay? You should, that is how your application of concept should work, okay? So if you're trying to be a problem solver, this will automatically come to you, okay? So application of concepts. And next is teamwork and collaboration. Again, teamwork, you have to be effective. You have to work with team, you have to work with people, and be a good team player. Okay, next, this problem solving not only is going to help you in academic setting, as I already told you, it will definitely help you in your real life situations, in every phases of your life, in every aspect of your life. It is going to help you. Okay, so it is going to make you career ready, and it will help you to adapt to the changes. Changes will occur every day, every month, every year. Change of places, you would feel change of workplace, change of salary, change of person you are living with. Everything would change, and you have to have adaptability. Okay, next is innovation and creativity. Obviously, when you try to be a problem solver, your creativity boosts, and you will bring more innovation. Okay, so innovation will keep you keep you a best one in the workplace. Okay, so without innovation, I think company would not you know uh, really willing to keep you in your post. Okay, so you have to be innovative and creative in your workplace also, and in every phase of your life also. Okay, so next is decision making competence. So again, it will help you to be a better person in uh, decision making. And next is conflict resolution. So conflict is fights, or difference of opinion. Okay, so difference of opinion, when you could have difference of opinion with almost everybody in your life. Okay, you would in a day, how many times I fight with my mother, how many times I argue with my father, how many times I fight with my friend for இவங்க தான் இந்த ஹீரோ தான் பெஸ்ட், அந்த ஹீரோ தான் பெஸ்ட். Yes, conflicts obviously occur in your life, and conflict resolution is very much necessary. So conflict வருது, how am I resolving it? Okay, so that is what is conflict resolution. So when a conflict remains conflict ஆவே இருந்துச்சுன்னா, it will again be a problem. So um, problem itova illama, it will become a huge giant problem. Yes, so conflict resolution, if you take steps to resolve your conflict, obviously problem it, and it will again disappear. Yes, so problem solving is going to be helpful in all the stages of your life. Okay, next is ideation. So as I already said, ideation is the creative thinking. So it is a way of generating and bringing up new ideas into your life. Okay, so to get creativity, problem is the very first step. Only when you have problem, you will try to solve it by thinking of various alternatives, and those alternatives will be creativity, and will make you a better person, obviously. Okay, so ideation and problem solving are intertwined processes. Okay, so it is there's no much difference when we the problem solving. I've been talking about no problem the whole hour. 1 hour I've been used problems, at least 1,000 times I've used. And this problem solving and ideation are intertwined processes. It's not something different from each other. Okay, so it involves creativity, generating ideas, and ideas to find a better solution. Okay, so together they create a dynamic approach. So what is dynamic? Yes, anybody have any idea? Dynamic. So when these two combine, they give a wonderful result, more than what we expected. Okay, so that is about ideation and problem solving. So why is effective ideation important? Okay, so we'll see. It will help you to have diverse perspectives. So this is my problem, this is my solution to it. No, you should not look in one way. Okay, so this ideation will help you to have diverse perspective. So this is the problem, I see it 360 degree. Okay, from all the perspectives, when I look look at the problem would become problematic. Yes. Next is open mindedness. Okay, so when you think through the problems, obviously you'll become open minded. Okay, you'll not be um, this problem occurs only to me, every day எனக்கு இதே நடக்குது, why this person is causing me this pain, இதே தான் சொல்லிட்டு இருப்பீங்க. Yes. So to be when you try to be a problem solver, and when you try to be, think differently, you will become open minded, and the those kind of silly problems will not affect you anymore. Okay. Next is brainstorming techniques. So when we say brainstorming, you sit with your friends, your close group people, and you try to find a solution to the problems that are occurring. Okay, so that you would bring more innovative ideas. So brainstorming is sitting with your stakeholders, sitting with your team, and talking about it to bring new ideas. Okay, so that is what is brainstorming technique. And next is iteration. Okay, so when you think through something repeatedly, you will obviously get the best out of it. And free thinking, without having much of constraints, you can think freely. Okay. Next is problem framing. So problem framing is like, when you have a problem, you will try to look at it in a different way and overcome it. And next is combination of idea. So obviously when you have a effective communication with your stakeholders and your peer group, obviously you would get a small idea from that one person, another small idea from another person. You can combine it to bring a better idea. Okay, this small idea with him will remain small when it is not discussed in your group. Okay, so when communicating the little ideas you have, you can bring a big new idea. Okay, so playfulness and curiosity. Yes, curiosity is very much important. As a student, you should definitely have curiosity. When teacher teach you something, you told me this works in a different way yesterday, and you're telling it in a different way today. You should ask them. You should have curiosity. Curiosity not in your not only in your classroom, you should have it in your workplace, you should have it in your everyday life. Okay. So teacher will be will be able to explain you better why the differences in her yesterday's teaching and today's teaching came. Okay, so she'll help you with that, she will help you with that. Okay, so you must have curiosity. And next is real world relevance. Okay, so again, you should be to be an effective to create effective idea, you should be a real world relevant, and you should bring up more ideas. So next, techniques. So what are the various techniques? I told you already about brainstorming. It is about sitting with your team, talking about one problem continuously. Okay, not continuously but effectively. You sit with four problem. For example, you have a team, friends. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு 10 பேர் இருக்கீங்க உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் டீம்ல, அண்ட் ரெண்டு பேர் பயங்கரமா சண்டை போட்டுக்கிட்டாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் சேர்த்து வைக்கிறது தான் இப்போ உங்களோட ப்ராப்ளம். இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரை எப்படி சேர்த்து வைக்க போறோம், ஹவ் ஆர் வி கோனோ ஒரு 10 பேரும் எப்படி சேர்ந்து ஒன்னா நம்ம வெளியே போகலாம் அப்படின்னு தான் இப்போ உங்க பிளான்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். வாட் யூ வுட் டூ, 8 பேர் உட்காந்து யூ கீப் ஆன், அவன் அப்படி பண்ணா, இவன் அப்படி பண்ணா, இல்ல அவதான் அப்படி பண்ணா. Yes, you would continuously talk about it, right? So that is what is brainstorming. So you would talk more about it and bring idea. Summa porani pesradhu is not brainstorming. You are trying to bring out a good solution to the problem that has occurred. Okay, so brainstorming, after much of discussion, you would obviously, everyone would have some opinion. Okay, we'll execute this, we'll apply this, let's see if this works. Okay, so that's how bringing out the ideas and considering or taking one best solution for it is brainstorming. Okay, so next is mind mapping. So already you could have studied all that. Yes, role playing is another important technique of ideation. Role playing. So when when somebody is telling that they have that problem, you should think them from their perspective. Okay, sometimes when I face the problem, I will not have or capacity or energy at that moment to think of the solution, but other person can see it differently and bring a solution, right? So that way role playing will help in bring in more ideas. Okay, SWOT analysis. So SWOT analysis is again a very important one. It is about studying about your strength, weak, opportunities, and threats that are available to you. So strength and weakness are something within you, and opportunities are and threats are something external to you. So opportunities are something that is available to me, not by my capacity. Okay, so opportunity and threats are from external people, external factors, and strength and weakness are something within me. I have to analyze my I have to do my SWOT analysis all, as well as when I face a problem. For that problem, I have to think about the strength, weakness, opportunity, threats, and bring a good ideas. Okay, so that's how it works. So reverse thinking. So what is reverse thinking? You have to get back to the previous stage to bring the ideas. Okay, so if you're a manager, you've been working as an accountant in a company for almost 6 months, and now you're in the seventh month you're promoted as a 7 years you have worked as an accountant, and in the eighth year you are there as a manager. Okay, now after becoming a manager, to understand the problem of accountant, you should do reverse thinking. Yes, this way, uh, you were in the place of accountant before, so obviously from their perspective, you know the situation, and you will be able to take decision for them. Same way, reverse thinking, after A and B this thing happened, so what will no if I put it in a different combination, will this work out? So you have to think it differently. So that also helps you to bring more innovative ideas. Okay, so critical thinking. So I already told you, critical thinking is a very important skill that you have to possess to become a problem solver and to be an innovator. Okay, critical thinking is again, you have to think through the issues or the challenges that are in front of you. Okay, so how will critical thinking develop? By questioning, by listening, by analyzing the information. So whenever some information is given to you, you should not take it as it is. Okay, you should know to analyze what that information is all about, who gave this, whether it is no trustworthy, whether it is some bluff that someone is playing. You have to analyze it, then you have to debate and discuss. When you do all these things, your critical thinking capacity will increase and you will be a better innovator. Okay, and collaboration and teamwork is again another important aspect to become a problem solver and to have a creative idea. Okay, so you have to collaborate with people, you have to sit with them, you have to communicate with them to be an effective person. Okay, so finally, so there are a few tips that I've listed down, so you can use it. So define problem clearly. It was very well explained. And brainstorming, again we've discussed, and use visual tools. Not only tools meaning in the system or in through media. Okay, you sit in put write down your problem. If you think you have 10 problems, 20 problems, if you actually sit and write, at least 5 problems will go away. Okay, you will not think, is this is this a real problem that I should write it in my notebook? That way you would think. Okay, so use visual tools, use try to put down the data and try to analyze it. Okay, so breaking down the problem, that is one of the very important aspect that you should do, as I already said. And embrace creativity. Yes, you should learn to be creative. Creativity will come only when you have problem, and only when you try to solve that problem. Okay, and stay open minded. Don't fear to fail, and learn from your failures. That will keep you going and have continuous improvement. Okay, so at your age of 17 I'm in this level. After 18 போறீங்களா, you should be a no developed person. And after when you walk out of your college campus, you're in a workplace, right? So you have to have continuous improvement. After that you will be promoted, your life will go on, your life will see many changes, and you have to keep on improve. Okay, so all these will happen only when you have problems, and when you try to effectively solve those problems and bring in better solution. Okay, so I think I'm done with my presentation. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So I think I'm open for questions. If you have questions, I think we can discuss about it. Yes. So I think if there are no questions, we can wind up.
Students, if you have any questions, you can ask, ma'am.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, Manish, you can ask, ma'am. Yes. You can either type in the chat box or else you can unmute and ask.
So all your problems are solved now.
Manish, what is your question? He has asked one question. Like now, many people are facing financial problems.
Yes. So how to tackle that problem is your question. Okay. So as I said, whether it is a small problem, whether it's a big problem, whether it's problem in your life, personal life, whether it's in a professional place, you should know to look into the problem. Okay, so first, financial problem. Okay, when you say financial problem, obviously you would get, you would have some earnings. Okay, so earning is there. If you learn to plan your expenses and spend accordingly, if my whether you're earning வெறும் ஒரு 20,000 தான் per month earn பண்றீங்க, இல்ல whether you're earning 2 lakhs, okay, whatever your salary may be, you know your income. கரெக்டா? அந்த income base பண்ணி, if you plan accordingly, and when you spend according to your plan, there will be no problem. Okay, so financial problems வருது அப்படின்னா unexpected eventsக்கும் நீங்க பிளான் பண்ணிருக்கணும். கரெக்டா? அப்ப நீங்க அந்த பிளான் பண்ண மிஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா again you will face problem. So when financial crisis இல்ல financial constraints தான் என்னோட ப்ராப்ளம்னு நீங்க நினைச்சீங்கன்னா, think through that problem. So ஏன் இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் வருதுன்னு, if you sit with your notebook, take your notebook, this is my income, I'm spending this much on this, and this is my critical expense that I have to spend on. These are the expenses that I could skip. அதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும்ல, based on your needs and preferences, based on your salary, if you put it down in your notebook and plan accordingly, this problem will definitely not occur. Okay, is it clear?
One more question is also there, ma'am. The chat box.
Yes.
So what is main purpose to the business? Is asking a question.
SWOT is main purpose. No, SWOT is not main purpose of any business. Okay, to be a successful person, you have to do the SWOT analysis. Okay, இப்போ personal, okay, நீங்க வந்து இப்போ நீங்க 60% தான் வாங்கியிருக்கீங்க, you want to improve it to 70% in your next semester னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். You have to, இப்போ what is your problem now? To improve your percentage. அதுதான் உங்களோட problem now. கரெக்டா? இப்போ SWOT analysis அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது, you should analyze your strength. So what are your strength? 60% நீங்க வாங்கியிருக்கீங்கன்னா definitely you have good strength. கரெக்டா? அப்போ உங்களோட strengths எல்லாம் என்ன? Okay,
Please unmute, ma'am. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
oh, I'm sorry. So I think I mean, was I telling from the beginning or did I mute in between? It's okay, whatever it is. If your problem is, to score, okay, if your problem is to score better mark, you have to analyze your strength, weakness, opportunities. அப்போ டீச்சர் வந்து எனக்கு பெட்டர் நோட்ஸ் கொடுக்குறாங்க, என்னால வந்து ஆன்லைன்ல வந்து ஆக்சஸ் பண்ணி நோட்ஸ் எடுத்துக்க முடியுது, என்னால யூடியூப்ல கூட கிளாஸ் அட்டென்ட் பண்ண முடியுது. இதெல்லாம் வந்து உங்களுக்கான ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் தட் ஆர் நாட் கிரியேட்டட் பை யூ, பட் இட் இஸ் பை எக்ஸ்டர்னல் ஃபேக்டர்ஸ். அதே மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு என்னென்ன த்ரெட்ஸ் இருக்கு, ஐ எம் நாட் ஏபிள் டு, என்ன சொல்றது, என்னால தினமும் போக முடியல, கவனிக்க முடியல, இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கலாம். கரெக்டா? ஸோ to be successful, you first analyze the problem and then work on your strength, weaknesses எப்படி improve பண்றது, threats எப்படி tackle பண்றது. If you learn that, you will be successful. Same way business லையும் when there is a problem, they will do SWOT analysis. Okay, SWOT தான் வந்து மெயின் கிடையாது. To be successful, they do SWOT. Okay. Yes. How could we able to come over by making money? I mean, I don't understand it. Could you please clarify? Oh, I think that his previous question's continuation it is. Okay. I think I clarified your doubt.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ma'am, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, you set a topic about lack of engagement, right?
Yes.
So you also told that in that you told that parents, if parents joined you in a course,
Yes.
we would think, why the sake of them we should study that course like that, right, ma'am?
Yes.
So yeah, when coming to that point, who has the problem, whether the students or the parents?
Okay. So உங்களுக்கு இந்த கோர்ஸ்ல இன்ட்ரெஸ்டே இல்ல, பட் யுவர் பேரண்ட்ஸ் புஷ்ட் யூ இன் அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். ஓகே. ஸோ நவ் திஸ் இஸ் அ ப்ராப்ளம் டு யூ. ஓகே. இப்போ நீங்க இந்த ப்ராப்ளம்க்கு இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு பிரிங் எ சொல்யூஷன், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் இஸ் டு திங்க் த்ரூ த ப்ராப்ளம், ஆஸ் ஐ ஆல்ரெடி செட். கரெக்டா? இப்போ இங்க வந்து நம்ம யாரு ப்ராப்ளம், இவங்க தான் பேரண்ட்ஸ் தான் ப்ராப்ளம், இல்ல ஸ்டூடெண்ட் தான் ஃபைட் பண்ணல, ஸ்டூடெண்ட் தான் ப்ராப்ளம், நீங்க நம்ம யாரோ ஒருத்தவங்களை பிளேம் பண்ணா திஸ் ப்ராப்ளம் இஸ் நாட் கோயிங் டு பி சால்வ். கரெக்டா? ஸோ நமக்கு அல்டிமேட்டா இது ப்ராப்ளம்னு தெரிஞ்சிடுச்சு, இதுக்கு ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் எடுத்துட்டு வரணும். கரெக்டா? இப்ப யாருன்னு நம்ம பாயிண்ட் அவுட் பண்றதுனால ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் இஸ் நாட் கோயிங் டு பி சால்வ். அப்போ வெதர் இப்போ இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் சால்வ் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறது யாரு? ஆப்வியஸ்லி தி ஸ்டூடெண்ட். கரெக்டா? அப்போ திங்க் த்ரூ இட். ஏன் வந்து இதை சொன்னாங்க, யூ ட்ரை டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் த இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ், யூ ட்ரை டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஃப்ரம் தேர் பெர்ஸ்பெக்டிவ். ஓகே. இஃப் இட் இஸ் பாசிபிள், ஃபைண்ட் வேஸ் டு என்ன சொல்றது, அதை அடாப்ட் பண்றதுக்கு ட்ரை பண்ணி யூ கோ ஃபார் இட். இஃப் யுவர் ஹார்ட் டசன்ட் இல்ல எனக்கு இது வேண்டவே வேண்டாம்னு சொல்லிச்சுன்னா, ஹவு டு ஃபைட் யுவர் பேரண்ட்ஸ்? ஃபைட் இந்த மீனிங், எனக்கு இது வேண்டாங்கிறத நீங்க அவங்களுக்கு எப்படி எஃபெக்டிவா கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ண போறீங்க. கரெக்டா? ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஹவ் ப்ராப்ளம் இஸ் சால்வ்ட். திஸ் ப்ராப்ளம் ஹஸ் அக்கர்ட். ஓகே. வெதர் நமக்கு பிடிச்செல்லாம் நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம் கொண்டு வர முடியாது. இட் வில் அக்கர் டு அஸ் ஆன் இட்ஸ் ஓன். ஸோ இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் நடக்கும்போது வித்வுட் பிளேமிங் பேரண்ட்ஸ், blame பண்ணாம how to bring solution to it. Maybe your parents could have a point. அவங்களுக்கு நிஜமாவே பாயிண்ட் இருக்கலாம், இதனாலதான் நான் உன்னை படிக்க சொன்னேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்கலாம். கரெக்டா? ஸோ திங்க் த்ரூ, அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஹேஸ் டு சிட் அண்ட் திங்க் த்ரூ த ப்ராப்ளம். அண்ட் இஃப் his heart says yes, he can definitely go ahead with the course. If not, he has to talk to the parents and change the course or something. You can pursue. So I think that is how this problem has to be solved. Was it clear? I think it was.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I think we came to end. Varsha.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would like to
Thank
call
you.
Suvita from second BBA to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good evening to all present here. On behalf of the Institution Innovation Cell and Entrepreneurship Development Cell, I am extremely delighted to deliver the vote of thanks. First, I thank our beloved chairperson and our beloved director whose guidance leads us in all our endeavors. I thank our beloved principal who motivates us in all efforts. I thank you, Alokya Divya, Assistant Professor of School of Management, DG Vaishnava College, for making this event a grand success. It's my pleasure to thank our Entrepreneurship Development Cell, convenience heads, faculty members, and students of the all departments. Finally, a wide round of applause and thank you to all the participants who made the event a memorable one. Thank you all.
Thank you, Suvita.
Thank you
Thank you all.
Students feedback form will be shared now. Just fill that. Okay, feedback fill panninga you will get the e-certificate. Thank you, Divya ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity.